Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jay. Today we've got a bit of a different video. I don't want these videos to get dragged out too long. I've tried to record this video the last couple of days, but it's just ended up being dragged out and not something that I would want to watch. So I'm going to head right into it. As you can see, before you head right into it, over 90% of people watching these videos aren't subscribed, so please, before you watch the rest of it, drop a little sub. Given the title, I am 16 kilo down in my weight loss journey since competing in natural bodybuilding and gaining over 50 kilo now. I want to make a short and sweet video about the 3 simple things that I've been doing, which have allowed me to lose so much weight without putting myself under immense pressure, without having to track every minute detail. Obviously, when it comes to food, I'm taking the approach of tracking everything, which is the only sort of like specific and hardcore thing I'm doing. But in terms of like my activity, my cardio, just other stuff in general, I'm not being restrictive. So the first thing is not taking out carbs from my diet. Why would I do that? There's no need to do it. At this point, it's become a meme. Like a keto diet, a carnivore diet, any of these diets, they're just pointless. They don't benefit you in terms of building muscle and fueling your training, fueling your day-to-day life, making a diet that's more likely to be successful. There's been studies done. One study that I remember where one control group had no carbs or no bread or something. They had like a very ketogenic kind of diet, and then somebody else had, another control group had the diet with bread or with carbs. It's something along those lines. If I can find a screenshot of it, I'll post it. But that diet group was more successful. That control group was more successful. So there is a benefit to keeping carbs within your diet. There is an argument for carbs being just as important for muscle growth as protein is. But when you're dieting, then protein is obviously more important in muscle retention as opposed to muscle growth. The second point is activity. Now, I mentioned this even in my previous weight loss video, but you just need to be a more active person. It's not about how much cardio you do or how much steps you do, things like that. What you will come to realize is part of the reason you were overweight or you were gaining weight or you got out of shape was because you were being less active than you were when you were in shape or you had the physique that you wanted and you weren't overweight. You were more active then. 9 times out of 10, you're more active then. Now, if something has led you to becoming inactive, then that's different. I'm not speaking to you. But if you just become lazier or busier, whatever reason you want to give it, but you're not as active anymore, you need to up your activity. And when weight loss starts to stall, as opposed to just reducing food immediately, you can just become more active, and it doesn't have to be fixed. Like, I'm not tracking how much cardio I'm doing or how many steps I'm doing, but I'm just being an active person. It sounds dramatic, but I am walking more. If I go to a car park and I have to go somewhere, I park further. The same at work. In the gym, I'll walk between my sets instead of just sitting down. I'll get my heart rate down just by taking a few steps around the gym, just keeping my activity level up so that I'm just introducing more opportunities to burn calories, to increase my metabolism. It's simple. It's just simple stuff. And then we get on to the third point, which is my training hasn't changed at all. I've lost 16 kilo. I haven't changed the way I train. I do the same exercises, the same intensity. Is there the only tiny change is, and it might sound like sacrilegious to people within the bodybuilding scene, but I'm not training to failure as much across most movements, especially heavy movements. I'm not training to failure on them at all, because there is a cost to benefit ratio when it comes to training to failure that even in a bulking phase needs weighing up. We know that the reps that build muscle are the reps that are closest to failure. So it's not essentially the failure rep that builds muscle, it's the reps close to failure. They can be achieved without going to failure, but you will lose out on maybe 1 or 2 reps that are effective reps that they're called in hypertrophy. But if you train to failure consistently, there will come a point where you have to devolume or deload so that you can recover because of the toll it takes on your muscles and your CNS as a whole. But if you don't do that, if you train with a rep or 2 in reserve, so you take a little less effectivity in the form of those effective reps, then your training is continuous. It doesn't stop. You're more likely to retain muscle. it's or and build muscle, like there's a greater benefit to training like that, in my opinion, which is why I've gone with that approach. Now obviously with certain movements I will push myself further, but I'm still building strength. My training's great, so why change it? But that is pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I'm currently 16 kilo down, like I said. I will increase the weight loss videos once I notice a significant change. I just feel like if I'm watching someone's videos and they show me them at 124 kilo, like I'm 124 kilo in this picture, and now I'm 108 kilo, 108 point something I was today. It's just not that big of a difference. Like I feel like I maybe I'm being dumb, but I feel like I just look the same. So like I'm waiting for that big change to happen, and then I can sort of upload more weight loss videos. So I feel now, to the people who know me, who are subscribed, and they think I've said something to them, or like whether it be football or gym, whatever the videos might have been, that's taken you to the point of subscribing. Like I know I have value that will match what brought you to the channel, but obviously now I'm also thinking of what will bring other people to the channel, and I know that will take me having like a pull or a draw to them, because you guys have obviously seen it, and you're here, and I appreciate that immensely. And it's nice about growing the channel and getting more people on it. I think that the gym side of things, the weight loss side of things, will increase from me when I just feel like I have a better product to sell. The product being myself, but that's essentially what I mean. But thank you for watching. Thank you for everyone for returning to the channel. The views and stuff I've been getting on YouTube is amazing. I'm really appreciative of it. It's really encouraging. We're close to 400 subs, which to me feels like insane. I know it's not like a big number in the grand scheme of things, but getting to 400 subs would be incredible. I think I'm like 25 subs off or something like that. So yeah, if you can, if you're not already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. I also have a mic coming, so I will do gym videos.